Hey, what's going on guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Taryn from Milkshake Media, and in today's video, I'm going to be going through the abandoned checkout flow. Now, the abandoned checkout flow is one of the most important flows to get right. It generally accounts for a ton of revenue. It's usually the second most profitable flow. So right after the welcome series, this is usually the flow that gets the most revenue for pretty much every single one of my clients. Sometimes it even beats the welcome flow from time to time. So super important flow to get right. Now, before we get started, I just want to quickly go through the fact that this is a flow that is often misunderstood. Now, a lot of business owners actually confuse this for the abandoned cart flow. So they generally think, if it's a product that's added to a cart, a customer will basically get sent this email, but this is actually different. The way that Klaviyo names it is a little bit odd. So this flow will only basically get triggered after a customer hits checkout and then they abandon. So anything before that will actually not get triggered, and that's a completely separate flow, and it will be a completely separate video later on. So with that being said, I'm going to be going through the exact blueprint that I use for all of my clients, some of which are doing over 7 figures a month. So it's a pretty rock solid blueprint. It's been tried and tested by me and all my clients, and I hope you enjoy. Let's get stuck into it. Okay, so here is my flow breakdown for the abandoned checkout flow. Let's get into it. Okay, so here are some stats for the abandoned checkout. Now, 70% of all carts are abandoned. So that is 70% of the people that try to check out don't end up checking out. So that is a ton of traffic that you probably pay quite a lot of money for, that you are leaving on the table, just leaving those sales right there if you don't have any way of bringing those customers back and encouraging that checkout completion. So the second stat here is that it has an average open rate of 45%. So it's much higher than your average campaigns. Email marketing generally sees industry average open rates of like 20-25%, but the abandoned checkout flow actually has substantially higher, almost double that. So 45% of customers actually open that email. So really, really effective. Now, 11% of those abandoned customers will actually on average make a purchase. So super effective flow when done correctly. Now, here is the goals. So when we're setting up these emails, this is the main thing that we're looking to achieve. Number one is, of course, purchase completion. So we want to encourage the customer to finish that purchase that they had started. And the second thing is that we want to reduce friction as much as possible. So we want to make it as easy as possible for the customer and as quick as possible. So that is pretty much as little clicks as possible and as little effort that it takes from the customer to complete that checkout. And the third thing is eliminate resistance factors. Now, there could be a lot of reasons why a customer didn't complete a checkout. An example could be they think it's too expensive, or they might not trust the product. So they might think, I don't want to buy this teeth whitening product because it probably won't whiten my teeth. That's an example. Another one would be they realized that shipping was too expensive. Another one could be, they just forgot, or they just didn't remember, or something else came up. So there are so many different factors that a customer didn't make that purchase, and it is our goal to really figure out what are those biggest ones and really focus on supporting the customer through those factors and pretty much just remove them from the customer's mind. Okay, so from the Klaviyo side, this is how we're going to set up the flow. So we're going to go into flows. We're going to create a flow, and the main trigger is basically that when someone has started checkout and has placed order 0 times since starting the flow. So on Klaviyo, these are the two things that we need to select. And in terms of the approach, there are 2 main approach styles that I use for my clients. Number one is giving the customers a hard offer. So for example, here's $5 off if you complete your checkout, or you can give them a percentage discount. Another one you can do is, for the next 24 hours, you get free shipping if you complete your checkout now. Because paid shipping is a big reason that a lot of customers don't end up completing the checkout because they think it's a bit more expensive. Okay, and that brings us to approach style number 2, and that is no incentive. So I actually use this more often than the hard discount style, purely because I don't want to always give customers a discount, because it sort of trains them into always expecting a discount. My preferred one is no incentive, but I've still got clients that use a hard discount and it still sees really, really good results. So we're not really going to give them any discount, but we're just reminding them to come back and complete that purchase, and we're really supporting them with information rather than an actual discount. So here's the flow structure. I use 3 emails for my clients, and the first one is just a general reminder. So even if you are doing a discount, don't give them a discount on the first email. Just say, hey, you forgot something behind. Now, the second email is where we say, we saved your pics. So it's just another reminder. And if you are choosing to give a discount, you can give them, this is where you would give the discount on email 2. The reason is because what you'll see is a lot of customers end up making a purchase from email 1 anyway. So if you can protect your margins and not have to give a discount until email 2, that really saves us some money. Now, the third one is your cart is about to expire, and if you are running a discount, just give them, say that offer ends in 48 hours. And let's get stuck into these exact emails. Okay, so for email 1, what we're going to be doing is, did you forget something behind? So wait 2 hours until the checkout is abandoned, and the basic approach that we want to do is, you forgot something behind, have a dynamic product. So basically have an image of the product that they left in their cart, and the CTA button is going to be complete my order. Now I've got examples, so don't worry if this doesn't make any sense. I'm going to give you exact examples for every single email. I'm going to give you exact emails that you can literally just replicate in the next slide. And the last thing is we want to give them additional information to build trust, because again, we want to eliminate any resistance. So here is a really good example of an abandoned checkout email. So it's you left something behind, give them a return to checkout. So this will take them exactly straight to their cart and they can complete that checkout. And down below we have a dynamic link. So we have exactly the products that they had in their cart and then another CTA button. So down below, as you can see, we've got a bit more information to support that decision-making process to eliminate that resistance. So we've got secure payments, so that will build trust and give them, and another one here is easy returns. So again, these products are pretty expensive. Customers want to feel secure that if they do buy that product and it doesn't fit, or if it's not the right color, they can return it easily and get their money back. So really support their decision down below. Now, email 2 is going to be 10 hours after email 1. So if they didn't make a purchase from email 1, this is where you can give them a discount if you choose to give them a discount. But if you don't, it's basically just a reminder one. So you say, we saved your pics at a discount if you want one. And then again, dynamic product image and CTA button will either be checkout with 15% off, or it would just be, view checkout. Purchase information, again, to build trust. So here is another example. Again, this is just one single email, but it was a bit long, so I had to chop it up in 2 bits. But this is the top of the email, this is the bottom. Okay, so this is an example of one that does have a discount. So as you can see, it says, we saved your pics and you get 15% off for them. So the customer can literally, if they want, just click checkout from here and it'll take them straight to their cart. Or if they want to scroll, they've got some more products. Basically, these are the products that the customer added in their cart. And down below, we've got some more information to build that trust and eliminate resistance, again, for the customer. So free shipping, free easy returns. And if they have any questions, they can visit their frequently asked questions or contact them. Again, really helpful information for a customer that is just a little bit nervous. Now this brings us to our last email. So we're going to wait 12 hours after email 2. So if a customer still didn't make a purchase, this is going to be our last email that we want to send them. So this is going to be really urgency driven. It's going to be your cart is about to expire, and it's a last chance for them to use a discount code if you are choosing to use a discount code. Now, if you don't have the functionality to set a expiry on your code, that's fine. Just say that it's going to expire anyway, and what you'll see is you'll still get a ton of sales. And again, information to build trust. So here we go. Here is an example. We've reserved your cart for the next 48 hours and get my 30% off. So this is obviously another brand that they're doing 30% off, but if you don't want to give a discount, it's literally just we've reserved your cart for the next 48 hours. Complete cart or view checkout. And down below, we've got some more information on the products that the customer would have added, and then some purchase decision information down below as well. Now, as you can see, all 3 emails have a very similar theme. We're really keeping the customer top of mind. All those purchase decisions that the customer is going through, we are helping them support that. So if you made it through this far, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate your support. If this video has been valuable, it'd be awesome if you could subscribe to the channel and like this video. It really, really goes a long way for us. And if you know anyone that this video could help, feel free to share it to them as well. Thank you so much again, and I will see you in the next video. See ya.